Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a Banks beer for you tonight. It's called Bloom State. It's a hazy IPA at 6.4%. And yeah, those of you that know me well know that Banks are one of my favourite breweries. They're out of Seaford, which is like southeast Melbourne, down on the peninsula. I think they bring out new beers. Sometimes it's every fortnight, then other times it'll be every week. But yeah, they've been going really well lately. They've been pumping out probably more than normal. They've been doing a lot of different styles as well. Like they've been doing some old English styles, like black IPA, red IPA, quite a few Westies, some like German lagers. Like yeah, it's good to see a brewery mixing it up. Unlike some of my other favourites where it's just hazy IPA, hazy IPA. Anyway, let's read what it says on the back. So yeah, it's known as a hazy IPA at 6.4%. Pacific Northwest IPA. Tropical, bold, and bursting with hop character. Brewed with a stacked lineup of Citra, Citra Cryo, Citra Dyna Boost, Simcoe, Simcoe Cryo, Cashmere, and Amarillo. It delivers layers of zesty citrus, juicy tropical fruit, ripe peach, and a touch of pine resin. So sounds pretty good. Almost sounds like it's got some Westy like characters to it. Pretty cool can art. You don't often see a brown craft beer. But yeah, let's get into it. Got my Banks glass, one of my favourites, with old Scully there wearing his Banks trucker cap. Looks like me in about 20 years. So yeah, I'll be happy if it's got that piney resinous character. It'll remind me of like a Californian sort of hazy, like something by like maybe monkish. So yeah, it looks pretty nice. Not gonna lie, that looks very nice. So colour, I would say like a light, sort of a dull orange. I would say medium body, light carbonation. It's got about a probably four-finger head, which is like frothy white. Let's go a smell. Definitely getting peach. Some passion fruit. Maybe some orange. I'm getting like a little touch of sort of piney, grassy in the background. But yeah, it's more fruity up front, definitely. Maybe a touch of like pink grapefruit. Smells good. It's got that sort of sweet tropical. It's amazing how many beers now I get like a real sweet peach sort of note. I think it's just a lot of the new hops, they have that particular character. Cheers, Brett. Good to see you, mate. Hope all's well. Cheers, Steve. Welcome back. Yeah, I definitely got like a juicy orange sort of hit after the initial like peach and tropical sort of smells. Like maybe Maybe even some lemon zest. Hmm. Yeah. Keep your head up, brother. Keep playing those instruments and going out on the town and having some beers. Just keep hanging with mates, brother. You just got to keep sort of active and reach out to people if you're feeling shit. Hmm. I reckon I might be getting maybe like a papaya or something like that. Anyway, let's get into it. Not good, brother. Oh, you got plenty of people that love you, dude. Just got to push through and keep chatting to people about stuff and just trying to yeah, keep busy, keep active. Yeah, and that's the main thing, dude, is yeah, your daughter. Just think of your daughter. Everything's for her. Yeah, that'd be cool. Anyway, let's go for a drink. Cheers, guys. Yeah, you get like a piney sort of woodsy character. It's not full on, but yeah, it's definitely there. I feel like I was right with the pink grapefruit. I feel like that's definitely a character. Yeah, like orange, lemon, peach. It's a little bit dank as well. See, I would say it's more on that sort of dank, musty forest floor sort of character more so than like your oily resin. Definitely like a white peach though. I like how it's got that sort of bitterness. It's always good getting a hazy that's got yeah, like I like a hazy that has a bit of dryness and bitterness on the finish. It's quite rare. It's quite a like a soft mouthfeel. And yeah, like some of Banks beers, especially when they do Citra, they can have a bit of sweetness to them. This doesn't sort of have that. It's definitely, you can see why they've labelled it a what was it, a Pacific Northwest IPA. Hmm. Trying to think what was one of the hops on there? Cashmere. I can't sort of remember what notes cashmere generally gives off. If anyone in the chat sort of remembers or knows, let us know. That band I've told you about, Brett, Southern River Band, they got a new album coming out on Friday, so that'll be good. Something new to listen to. They're doing another Aussie tour and then they're going overseas again. I think they do all right when they go to Europe and the UK. They played at Download Festival. That was pretty cool. They're just one of those bands like put on an awesome live show, just full of energy. Oh man, she's pretty bloody quiet on the old tube tonight. Yeah, I get like this sort of sweet, tart, spicy sort of note. I feel like it must be like papaya or guava. Just like, yeah, a little bit different. Yeah, I feel like if there's people out there that only drink hazies just for that big, bold, punchy juice sort of character, a beer like this would probably be. I don't know if it would be favourable for them because it's got that sort of slight difference to it. Like it's got that dryness and bitterness, and yeah, it's a little bit different. I prefer this sort of beer over the real juicy ones because at least this tastes like beer to me, and it's got characters of like West Coast that I enjoy. My dog's behind me snoring his head off. Gotta be a good life being a spoilt dog. Yeah, exactly, dude. Just some of those beers, they're just too fruity, and it's like you may as well just go and buy like a multivitamin juice. Don't even get me started on the beers now, like the hazy IPAs where they're adding actual juice to them. I just don't see the point in that. It's funny, dude. I was listening to Sleep Token going to sleep over the weekend, right? And every now and then it'll keep, like, obviously it'll keep playing them because you're sleeping and you're not stopping it, and then it'll start selecting other songs, and it's gone on and selected like the music that the guy played before he was in Sleep Token with his missus, and it's like, you're clearly telling us exactly who the guy is. Like, the mystery is just, yeah, it's, everyone knows who it is these days. It's like, it's sort of a shame that the mystery's not there. But yeah. Yeah. Man, like, oh shit. It was funny today. We've got this product at work. It's called Methacel. And anyway, we've just been calling it meth for short. And it must have come up that we needed more of it. There needed to be another order of Methacel to come in. And we're waiting on it. And anyway, it's like, oh, we need that Methacel now. It's got to be used soon, and we don't have any left. And one of the guys is like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll just go for a quick trip to the Bronx." The Bronx is like the what the locals here call the rough area. He's like, "Oh, don't worry, guys. I'll just go for a quick stroll to the Bronx. I'll be back with some more meth for us." Everyone's laughing. Yeah, I like it because it's different. It's got like it's sort of a real tart edge to it. I feel like the peach and the passion fruit and whatever that other tropical fruit is I'm getting, they're like the main, like the dominant sort of characters. And it like gives off more of this tarty sort of spice fruit, more so than like sweet. And then because you're getting like some pine bitterness and some dryness on the finish, it just tastes completely different to like your standard sort of New England IPA. I got a bit of a different hat on tonight, the old Dainton. I used to, whenever I'd go over to the southeast. I mean, it wasn't very common because it's so far from where I am, but I'd always do Banks, Dainton, and Boat Rocker. It was a good three to do in the day. I remember one day I did the main bottle shop in Moorabbin. Can't remember what that's called. Is it Grape and Grain or something like that? I did that. I did Bad Shepherd. I did a burger joint near Bad Shepherd. Actually, the burger joint might have been near. It's another brewery that was in that area. Is it Two Brothers or something like that? I did about six in the day, maybe seven, and then still got home like all the way to where I live. I don't know how the fuck I did it. I must have just been having like one beer and then quickly getting up and going on to the next train. And yeah, nah, it's good if you can avoid it. Unfortunately, I seen a YouTube video where it was like it was so obvious it was the guy, and then yeah, just listening to Spotify, certain music comes up, and it's like, oh, because I've seen that YouTube video, it's like I clearly know that it's him. It's him in his previous. So he used to do. He's always been a muso, but he used to do sort of like just like acoustic sort of stuff with his missus before he was sleep token. Yeah, but it's like part of me is sort of happy with the type of person he is and who he is now. You could just tell he'd be just a. I don't know. I feel like as a kid he was probably like a really shy, awkward kid, but like a musical genius. Probably comes from like a wealthy family and just all he did was just fucking smash out the piano and the guitar and stuff. But yeah, he's certainly not the type that you'd think, yeah, where the ladies would be all swooning over him like they do when he's Vessel. You having a beer tonight, dude? I feel like you're the only one here at the moment, Steve. Brett still might be here, but she's very quiet. Yeah, I would like. I reckon it's cool if you can hold off on knowing who the people are. And it's funny though. Imagine if you're say like a sleep token fan and you work at a really flash motel in a city where there's not many motels there, and all of a sudden this big group of people come in and you'd be like, oh, surely that's the sleep token guys. Or everywhere they go, are they fully kitted up? Like you'd never see them just as humans. That would be pretty funny. Yeah, true. But in saying that, like, sort of a lot of the foreign fellas that watch, they're not TJ people, so I just think it's a bit quieter tonight. The likes of Evie and that's like, yeah, fair enough. Cheers, Hamish. Cool. How much did they cost you? Is it like from Brisbane Airport to Sydney Airport, or is it like the Gold Coast or Sunshine Coast? 700 for like, is that just for you? Brisbane to Sydney. Was it $700 just for you, like there and back? Yep. And when are you going? It's probably short notice, is it? Like, are you going soon? I mean, if it's only a week or two away when you're going, that's probably reasonable. Yep. Still pretty expensive though. Yeah. I think I flew Melbourne to Brisbane for about, I think it was about 300 and, it was 300 and something, like the late 300s, like there and back, which was pretty good value. Sydney, I think I got for about 300, but that was actually pretty pricey. I could have got it for about 200, 250. It's just I had to change one of the flights. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Yeah, I'll definitely show you some places to go to. Yeah, that'd be cool. Most people would be like, "Oh, what's this shit?" But then you get others going, "Fuck, this music's awesome." Yeah, when I used to work, I was in like a Target store as a kid when I was still at school and stuff, and I used to work in the music section. It was like music, gaming, mobile phones, all that sort of shit. And yeah, I'd always be playing like CDs in there, and you'd get most people would be like, "Oh, what's this shit you're playing?" And then you'd get the occasional ones going, "Fuck yeah!" Like, just getting right into it. I'd be playing like Silverchair and Metallica, and every now and then I'd even bust out something a bit heavy, and people would be getting pissed off, like Slayer. Yep. Yeah, for me, I always struggle as to where to sit. When it's a short flight, I don't think it really matters too much. See, I always thought, oh, just being a sort of burly fella and that, I thought it's probably better to sit on the aisle because you got a bit more room. But when I went to Sydney last time, I sat in the window both times, and yeah, it was fine. I felt like pretty comfortable. Um, I mean, there's certain planes that are like, yeah, better designed than others. And, yeah, if you're on a real long flight and you're someone that like needs to go to the toilet all the time and that, yeah, you'd want to sit on the aisle for sure. But yeah, obviously, just because I'm normal height, like leg space, and that doesn't really worry me. Some people are really desperate to have extra leg room and stuff, but yeah. Yeah, what's a mixtape? You can tell you're young. Exactly. And then afterwards, you'd have a conversation to them on MSN or MySpace. I'll never forget. Yeah, MSN. My last memories of MSN. It was like one of my mates, like one of my best mates. I had his girlfriend on there, and after he broke up with her, then she was always messaging me on MSN, and I just always found that like real awkward because it's like it's you're my mate's ex. Why am I talking to you? Yeah. Yep. Born in the Jurassic period. And I'm like a velociraptor. I'm gonna fucking rip your head off. I can honestly say I've never sent a dick pic. I've just never even thought about it. It's like just the most random thing ever. I have sent shots of like a nipple, just shit like that as a joke to friends. But yeah, no, all good, brother. Some people just take things the wrong way, and it's easy to fuck up what you're thinking too when you're just reading it in person and be like, you could totally get what you're talking about. You'd be like, oh, fuck up, Hamish. Yeah. I don't know how I'd score this beer. Certainly a bigger score than the Aldi IPA. Like this to me is good, but it's still not on that like excellent level. It's like a good solid Banks IPA, but like doesn't rock my socks fully. So yeah, it'd probably be like I'd say like a 4.3 out of 5, somewhere like that. I mean, it is just a single IPA. It's not a double. It's not an oat cream. It's not a Westie. So yeah, it's probably a fair score. I like how it's a little bit different. My latest future beers arrived today, and of course, because of that fuckwit that was buying beers underage and having them delivered, now every time I fucking order a beer, that goes to the post office. So frustrating. Nah, this will be my last, dude. I got to get up at. I'll probably be getting up at about 4 a.m. So I'm already probably too late going to bed. But anyway, I did have a bit of sleep the Sabo, so that'll help. I've taken Wednesday off work because I've got a bit of stuff I need to do. So, um, yeah, I'll probably still do beer reviews tomorrow night. We'll see what happens. Um, and yeah, Wednesday night I'll definitely do some because yeah, I'll sort of be on a high from the shit I need to do on Wednesday, once I get it done, it'll be like a bit of a weight off my shoulders. So yeah, Wednesday night I'll be keen for a beer. Yeah, that'd be good. And yeah, hit the old thumbs up too, peeps. If you haven't already. So yeah, as I was saying, future beers. They arrived today just before I finished work and got home, and yeah, because of this new policy, they took them back to the post office. It's so fucking annoying. I'm sick to death of having to go to the post office to pick up beers now. I reckon in the last 3 weeks, I've had to go to the post office like 5 times just to pick up like a beer package. It's just like double handling. It's an inconvenience for them as much as it is for me, because we had a good thing going where they just leave it on my front porch, and I was happy with that. Cool. And yeah, the future is 4 beers. I think it's 2 hazies and 2 West Coasts. And yeah, I'll end up doing them all as one stream. Probably this week sometime, maybe even Wednesday night, because I'll be keen for a few. Well, it's always small amounts, so he just knows I love my craft beer. Most of the time, they're only like packs of 4 or packs of like 8 or 10. Yeah, I've talked to him a fair bit. Like, he just knows that I love craft beer and do reviews and shit. So he was happy to leave them for me. He'd like even sign for them and stuff. But then, because of the shit that was going on, they all got told if they left them behind, they were risking losing their jobs. So he's like, I'm real sorry, dude. I want to leave them for you, but I can't. It's just fucking annoying. Yeah, no worries, dude. I'm wrapping it up soon anyway. So thanks for chiming in. Yes. So yeah, I might wrap it up there, folks. As I said, 4.3 out of 5. Decent beer. But yeah, I would say if you're going a hazy by Banks, lean more towards like maybe one of their oat creams or something a bit bigger. Um, yeah, like if you can get hold of Citra Fields or one of those beers, they're top shelf. This is just your solid sort of beer. Um, but yeah, give some of their other styles a go too. They do really good lagers. Yeah, West Coasts. Even their stouts are amazing. Their stouts are actually really, really good. They just didn't do enough of them this year, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm out of here. I'm very tired and I need some sleep. So cheers everyone for chiming in. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. And we will see you probably tomorrow night. Cheers.